Speaker, I yield 3 minutes to the gentlewoman from Texas, Ms. Jackson Lee.
The gentlewoman from Texas is recognized for 3 minutes.
Yes.
The gentlewoman from Texas has 3 minutes.
This is a very troubling moment in our history. After the rule is passed, you will see other members come to the floor to continue this debate. I thought I would start out by holding up a most precious document, and that is the Constitution of the United States of America. I often get chills when I read its prefix, which indicates that the body of people who started this nation organized to create a more perfect union. I love to hear those words, because what it suggested is that we wanted to be the standing bearer for what is best and better in the world. We wanted to cease conflict. We wanted to be the defenders of peace. And even with the original sin, we wanted somehow to be better than others. I get chills when I walk through the halls of this very august place to see the depictions of the debates in the early years, to realize how fragile democracy is and how we could not last. And I hold this up because, interestingly, we can be so proud that Congress was listed as the first body of government, Article 1. As I read the charges in here, it gives us powers as the House of Representatives. Nowhere is there a privilege to kill. Nowhere is there the instruction to kill. Nowhere is there an instruction to be free to murder. But yet, with a great deal of trepidation and sadness, I'm here because a video, and the headlines speaks to it, House to vote on censoring Republican Mr. Gosar, who shared violent video targeting a member of Congress. That is the crux of why we're here. It is not speech of people supporting the right to be free in this nation and supporting the George Floyd bill, where protesters, peaceful and otherwise, did rise up, young people, 66,000 about in Houston, completely peaceful, as it was around the nation. Don't try to compare the pain of protesters on an issue of justice with the actions of this gentleman. Yes, I call him that. Mr. Gosar is seen delivering a fatal blow to the back of the monster's head, and blood is seen gushing from the wound, and the face is that of our colleague, and it is violent. In addition, it is treasonous to be seen to attack the President of the United States of America. In one scene, footage of migrants crossing the Rio Grande is overlaid with what appears to be splattered blood. Who are we as a nation? In another, the words drugs, crime, poverty, money, murder, gangs, violence, trafficking flash across the screen. Mr. Gosar knew what he was doing. The 1 minute and 32 seconds was posted by him. It shows him battling a towering, naked monstrosity with the face of that Democratic member. It is against women of color. It is against women. It is against members of Congress. Last week, Ted Lieu and myself and 30 other members sent a letter to Republican leadership asking if there was one person that would call this out and indicate shame. 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 This brings me to tears. There is no celebration on this floor. It is imperative that we pass this resolution.
Time has expired.
Mr. Gosar is centered and removed from his seat.
And
the reason is you cannot murder another member of Congress or the President of the United States.
The gentlewoman's time has expired. The gentlewoman from Pennsylvania reserves the balance of her time. The gentleman from Oklahoma is recognized.